Fantastical Kittens. Good afternoon. Hello, Seraphina. Hey, Chris, I'll have you do the fresh water. I'll call you when it's time for Dorian, okay? Wait a little bit. I know, I'm about to hand you the water. I can get around these cats and kittens. Thank you. Gates are blocking the food though. Whee! Yep, you guys heard right. We're going to attempt a Dorian visit in a short bit. Hello, Chris. Okay. Thank you, sir. These blankets are made by fans. Their purpose is to give the kitties a familiar scent in their new home. Same with the canoes this time around, thanks to Mod Lizzie. This blanket was made by user PJW. I had the blankets out for one day, and then I flipped them the next day. This was done by Kaylin. This is Billywig's blanket. Yes, it's yours. Ta-da! Mama all loved up on. And then we'll do Dorian. Hey, there's my foot. That you're about to wrestle. Yes, the heart on that blanket is in remembrance of Whooper, who passed the evening that I brought them home due to a congenital defect with a hole in his diaphragm. Diaphragmatic hernia. His organs pushed through. He finally grew big enough when he came to me that his organs pushed through the hole and started crowding on his lungs and his heart. The only option we had was to let him go peacefully. Flooper looked like Niffler, except that he had the extra toes that Mama has. Want to say hi to your adoring fans? Don't ban anybody. Niffler, it's okay, you don't have to bury your kibble. How you doing, buddy? Niffler is warming up to being petted. See, tail up. Occamy's doing a number 3 PM poop. See, that was fun. I had to retire the big fuzzy mouse because it started opening up on the bottom and the rattler, I couldn't get it out without tearing it open and it looked like it was about to fall out. What do you do with it? What happens is a kitten runs over my phone if it's sitting face up and brings up a prompt on a user's chat to time them out, delete the message, ban them. I've had a viewer banned and a moderator banned, and I had it in my back pocket for this litter, thinking that my pants wouldn't set off the touchscreen. It did. It timed out a user. I was the first. Being butt timed out. Hi, Occamy. I'll be picking up more of those mice big and small, for their graduation bag. Hello, pretty. See that little itty bitty white. Okay, your foot's clean. That little itty bitty white blur, that's you. PJW, I just did that to you. What you did was considered a no-no. Feel free to contact me at the Critter Room page if you'd like an explanation. Give me 5. Sideways 5. Other 5. Too slow. Can you see the new cat go up close? Sure. I'll be bringing in another one tomorrow. It has a butterfly inside liner and kind of leaves some like a fern leaves on the outside pattern. I wonder if this is Seraphina's, because it has kind of like a grandma pattern. So she'll never be a grandma. My hair looks fabulous, freshly washed, still a little damp, but it's nice. I just towel dry, brush it, done. My razor's possessed though. I got the Brom Series 9 and it likes to turn itself on and off at will now, especially when I'm shaving. Very annoying. I was coming upstairs, I walked by the bathroom and I heard it come on and off. Just walked along. Bzzz. It's like, yep. The button's gone faulty. And for like a $300 shaver, shouldn't do that. It's not only a year old, if that. My Series 5 was doing just well, but nobody was carrying the heads, and mine broke. Couldn't get them on eBay. No, enough pause to let Gene catch up. You don't have to CC that, Gene. That would slow you down. Yeah, the price on men's electric razors are obnoxious. Kind of like, I guess, the equivalent would be like buying new bras. Yes, I've driven Stephen Pass Highway on Route 2, even with the motorcycle, going to Leavenworth. It's a great razor, if only the button works. I need to go online to see if other people are having a problem like that, or figure out how to open it up to see if I can fix it. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and do what you guys are here for and bring Dorian in. Now the way this is going to go is that I'm going to put the food up. I'm going to try to curl the nice lady here to keep her from jumping the fence. Chris will be holding Dorian on the ground. And if Mama reacts negatively, then Dorian goes back out, we close the door, and that's it. If she does positive, then we'll start a real slow thing. But you probably will not see Dorian this visit. Except maybe on cam 4. I think that's cam 4. Yeah, I use the bra equivalents because I hear lots of complaints about them, about this piece of fabric being $50. It's overpriced. Is Billywig taking your bed? Mama will just lay on the kittens, get them to move. You're being cute. High five. Yeah, this Coliseum may make it to adoption day and it may not. Here, I help you. Okay, let's put the kibble up, because that's the only reason Dorian wants to come in here is for the kibble. Do. Okay, let me call my boy. He's probably watching though.
I'll be there in a moment.
Okay.
Should I get the girls first? Put them in?
Yeah, go ahead and put the girls up in the bedroom. Use a laser pen. You remember that I was talking about putting the key and Beatrice in the bedroom so they don't try sneaking into, because they've been hanging around outside the door. I got backup plans in case things go south and Mama doesn't like Dorian. Mommy, you need to be on this side. No jumping. Okay. Let me know when you're ready. Okay, bring them in very slow. You stay on this side. Billywig is puffed. This is promising. Okay, go ahead and pick him up and stand right here. Where's the broom at? Okay. Okay, still go right here. Okay, now the reason why I'm having you stand there is so that you can lower Dorian down right over there where Mama can't reach him if she goes through the fence. Look, Mama. Okay, go ahead and bring him down. Girl. Okay, put his tail close to. Okay. Go ahead and sit him down. Just go ahead and let him walk. Okay, pick him up. I understand everything I needed to know. Thank you, Chris. Okay. Mama may be okay with other cats. will need a slow introduction. Yep, I put the food back down. So the hostility that she showed earlier was mostly protective mommy mode and strange cat coming into her territory. So an existing cat may be fine, but you have to do a slow and careful introduction. Now before her spay, as soon as she saw Dorian, she went hostile. And now this tells me that was her being in protective mommy mode due to hormones. And see, she's already playing now, so I'm not going to try Dorian again, because she'll need, this is not a good setup for introducing her to other cats. And the kittens will get scared if she starts getting growly and stuff. Mama only went aggressive when Dorian came right up to the fence. Billywig is sniffing the floor outside the door where Dorian was standing. Their feet gives off scent markers too. Yes, the purring you heard was Dorian. Now, me holding Dorian would not have changed anything, according to her. She likes Chris a lot too, and Chris was holding Dorian. I tried to introduce my really passive cats to the kittens for the kittens' sake. That way, they're familiar with other cats and they learn how to behave around adult cats. It's like Cougar's legacy, which Dorian has picked up, was to completely be non-reactive to any hissing, swattings, growlings, and all that, until a kitten does something rude, like try to nurse off of him. Then, bonk, kitten flattening paw. That teaches the kittens how to behave around other adults, because Mama will let them get away with murder. Rusty, there's no such thing as kitten-free neutral territory. Not in this house. Yeah, I only discovered Cougar's superpower a couple years ago. It might have been with the Babylon 5 litter. Now, if I rubbed Dorian in freeze-dried chicken treats and stuck them all over him, maybe that she would be appreciative. But I don't think Dorian would have. Yeah, he probably would. He doesn't care about anything now except getting petted and food. Especially kitten kibble. Foam tape I put on the camera is holding it pretty well. The camera hasn't shifted and it's cushioning, it's isolating the camera so it's not making direct contact with the fence. When the kitten jumps on the fence, the sound transfers to the metal and then into the cam and makes it even louder. So they could jump here and it sounds like it's coming from there too, just as loud. Yeah, Trillian probably will never come in this room again. She got spooked when she dashed in here when she was a kitten, only to find it occupied by other cats. And for like 2 years, she did not come down to this side of the house. Even when I tried coaxing her in with an empty room, she wasn't having it. That was like a year ago. Now, Bee and Nakia are still kittens themselves, but they're almost adult sized. So they're pretty rambunctious. They won't be suitable for kitten etiquette training courses. At least not until they're much older. How many cats do I personally have? I have 5. Dorian and Mercury, who are like 14, 15 years old. And Trillian, and who's 4. Bee and Nakia, who are, I think, 7, 8 months old. How much do they weigh? I weighed them a few days ago. The weight chart is below the cam. They're like, I think, 3 to 4 pounds. Except for Occamy. I think Occamy is like 2 and 3/4. Mama's hanging around 10 pounds. That's a poopy chirp. Yep, he's got a poop. Niffler and Seraphina will need a high-sided litter box like how I have. It's about that high. Niffler is a kicker, so it'll help contain litter. If anything touches Mama's butt when she's peeing, she goes up. And the pee goes straight out. So that's to catch it. Good poop from Niffler. Do I talk to my cats? Yeah. I was like, quit being a butthead. That was mostly socks. Good job, boy. How much did B and the key away? I need to weigh them. Spin a little bit. You getting tired there, Mama? Good to inspect these not mylar balls. If they start looking ratty on the edges, like this one, it's time to retire them because they will fall apart. Crinkle pants. Billywig knows where it's at. You can expect the Meezer's stripes to get darker as they get old, but they'll look pretty much how they do now. Occamy stripes may blur because their fur is getting long. Occamy's playing with Fooper. None of the kittens are bonded with each other or mom. They will all do well adopted in pairs, including mom with one of the kittens. But they don't have to be adopted together. And they do like to sleep together, which probably will continue as they grow up, if adopted together. Have I ever introduced them to music? Only during car rides. And here, there's a very good potential for copyright infringement, which could get my channel shut down for 30 days, and that's not worth it. That said, they do seem to react well to slower piano music on car rides. By react well, I mean they stop crying. I did find one song on their spay trip. You look it up. Thumbelina by George Winston. My cats don't like car rides. That jump you just saw, I call that the popcorn attack. That's Nikia's trademark attack. Except she does it over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's my toes. Oh, my chat stopped. Okay. If you have Sirius XM, channel 68 Spa, then usually they play like one or two songs, so the cats react well. Voices are no. Fast music, no. Movies are music that has one or two instruments that sound like a piano does, with an impact and then a draw down. seems to react best. Harps, piano. Don't eat fluff. Don't eat. Okay, fluff should not eat fluff. That is not how you get fluffier. I think Mama, if you want Mama to be guaranteed to like your other cat should be one of the kittens. But I can't make no promises with an existing cat. There's potential there, but you know she may not. Go for it. I keep trying to get the crinkle ball in my pocket. Was Dorian's visit not a good one? It was a good visit. I learned a lot from that visit. Well, Mama would not allow Dorian on this side of the fence. I learned that most of her aggression in the past was because she was in protective mommy mode caused by hormones. She was curious. She only got hostile when Dorian came right up against the fence. So it's promising. So with an existing cat in the house, you have to be careful with your introduction. Don't just go, here you go, Seraphina, make friends, because that ain't going to work. You're going to have a cat fight if you do that. And we have lots of documentation that can help. Plus, there's a lot of good sites, information online for introducing two cats. Yeah, if you have a door with a large gap underneath it, that could be a good way to introduce them, where they can. It's like Mama should be isolated into a room, like the bedroom. The bedroom would be ideal. Because she'll get a lot of time with you, though your existing cat may be annoyed that they can't sleep with you. But they'll be checking each other out underneath the door and become aware with it while in their safe zone. Mama will be safe, feel safe in the bedroom. The existing cat will feel safe in the rest of the house. That's the important thing, that they feel safe and not rushed. Sorry, Jean. Will Dorian be introduced without Mama being in the room? She doesn't like carriers, and I have no place to put her. So, the answer to that would be no. So if you adopt one of the kittens and you have an existing cat, you have to do a little bit slow introduction too, because these guys will not be schooled in proper etiquette. I'm getting a bath. I just showered, but I'm getting a bath. I'm okay with that. Billywig, Mama doesn't want you over there. Nicely done. Yes, I will be doing a Periscope, if possible, at the adoption event, which will be at the Samish Petco. Which is just north of Snohomish. Well, you like that. She is so soft. I'd just non-stop pet her if it didn't annoy her. Yeah, Billywig has one of those has a type of name that you can substitute other things while making it clear. It's him. Silly wig, crazy wig, springy wig. Okay, they're starting to get crazy, so I'm going to step out now. If Chris wants to, we may watch episode 3 of the Netflix series Origin. We started watching it last night and got hooked. So if we do that before he goes to work, the sound will be muted. Actually, no, I'll save it for later. Never mind. Because this kind of crazy deserves to have noise. I'll see if he wants to do Fallout 76 instead. Good job, guys. Good job. All right, enjoy the kittens. Have a wonderful day. Hey, Kia.